beef business is certainly in an expansion mode. They've had extreme profits at the cow-calf level for the last couple of years. Big incentives. The cow herd has grown back above 30 million on the beef cow numbers. Matter of fact, we've had the fastest expansion of cattle inventories in the United States that we've seen since the 1970s, the last 2 years. And two things. One is really profitable cow-calf operations, one to put in cows and produce calves, and a drought condition situation that is as good as I've ever seen. You know, we've got less than 10% of the acres in the United States listed in poor or very poor condition right now. There's lots of grass available. So you've got incentive and you have resources, you're growing the cow herd. So beef production we think is going to be up somewhere around 4% this year, again next year. The calf crop up 3% probably this year. So they're in long-term growth mode, bouncing back from the cuts that they made in 2011 and 12 due to the droughts. So we're going to have more competition for beef. Now, that has impacted cattle prices and to a lesser degree cutout values, but we still haven't seen much impact at the retail level yet. So we still have a pretty nice advantage from a pricing standpoint at the retail level. We think that's going to go away by sometime in mid-2017, and this beef price to pork price relationship, which normally was about 140% beef, average retail 140% of the average retail price of pork, that's been up to 160 or so the last 2 years. We think that's going to come back into more normal sometime in 17, but until then we'll have some advantage. On the chicken side, growth, but slower growth. The broiler breeder flock growing less than 1% the next couple of years. The rapid increase in weights there we think is going to slow. They've run into some product quality problems called woody breast. It's a muscle tissue atrophy situation in these fast-growing big birds, and so we're going to slow them down and not take them up much longer. So we have weights up less than 1% the next 2 years. And then we have a rebound of exports. Of course, exports were down 14% last year because of avian influenza. That's going to come back, but it isn't going to get back to 2013 levels, we don't think, within the next 2 years. So per capita offerings on chicken basically flat the next 2 years here in the United States. That's positive for us because their prices aren't going to go down and put some pressure on us.